Hello everybody, this is Norm with Two Guys Farming. How you doing? Well, we are back on Chellington Extended. This is episode 20 in our farming series. And as you can see here, we're sitting in our Deutz. We're going to go ahead and fire this bad boy up. We've got our brand new Stroutman Terra Vitelli forage wagon right next to us. So we're actually going to go ahead and hook this up. You can see our Euroboss there. We're going to keep it. Definitely going to hold on to that because we may use that to forage some hay. But for right now, we're going to take these two, head back over to field 18, and pick up the remaining grass that's there. Okay. See, we've got a little shake. That is new from since I updated with drive control. Not sure if that's conflicting a little bit with our cabin shake and roll mods. Let's just take a look. I think we're gonna turn it off and see if it makes a difference. So inside camera shake is left control 5. So that's now off, and let's see if we notice a difference. Yeah. Okay, so getting a little bit of a mod conflict there. But it seems to be doing okay now. So this is the new 5201. This is a pretty big forage wagon. This is the 40,000 liters, I believe. Or is it 6? I forget now. So there's field 18. You can see we've been picking up most of the grass, but we still have some left. We also have our New Holland combine. It's the original combine that we got at the start of this series. Still doing pretty good. Can't complain. Certainly not the biggest and best combine out there, but it's getting the job done, no question about it. So I'm happy with it. We will look to upgrade. Let's see if I can make it up this hill. I should be able to. Yeah, great. So now we're just going to kind of head up this way. So you can see not much left to pick up. So we'll just, for now, we're just going to focus on picking this up and then dropping it into the chaff bunker. So as I said, we've got our combine cutting on field 15. We have the Deutz AgroStar with the Marshall trailer emptying that combine and dropping the canola at our main farm silo. So we've had a pretty good harvest. Almost about, we'll get about 500,000 liters from this harvest, which is pretty good, especially with canola where the yields aren't tremendous. We've already started to plant. We have field 6 planted with canola, and we have field 9 planted with wheat. We have 10, we're, I think about 3/4 of the way done with 10. And then we have field 11 to do after that. And then of course field 15. So So we're making progress. We don't have a ton of money, as you can see. We would like to get a bigger seeder, but for right now we just don't have the money for it. But we do have some chaff fermenting in the silage bunker at the BGA facility. So we're about 60% fermented with that. So we've got about 250,000 liters of silage once that's fermented. So we'll go ahead and sell that off. And then let me just go grab that case, because he seems to be stuck. Yeah, he's definitely stuck. So let's go ahead and there we go. So let me get him. Whoop. The dreaded hedges. Oh boy. Come on, come on. Come on. Oh man. There we go. Okay. So let's get this turned around and in position. And that should get him back on track. Oh, or not. Kidding me. Alright, let's try that. Oh, come on now. Alright, let's just... He's getting stuck. The headland course is what he's picking up. So this is what we gotta do. Now he's gonna pick up this course, so... first let me get rid of this. Okay. So, we're good there. So, he's almost done, so that's good. Alright, now back to our Deutz. Alright, so go ahead and get this picked up and then drop it over the chaff bunker. Now we may, I think we've got time to go ahead and cut field 20, which is just north of us. It's not huge, but might as well. We don't really have a whole lot. I'm just going to cut the ends off of this. We don't have a whole lot going on right now. So let's just turn around here. This part got a little funky. I mean, these little hairpin turns are a nightmare, as you can see. Not good. Yeah, I didn't really have a good plan when I was cutting this field. This is definitely not a good pattern, because as you can see, it's difficult to pick up. This isn't the most nimble of setups. Not very efficient. Which isn't cool, but live and learn. So, yeah, once we finish this ridiculous driving around, then we will go ahead okay. Alright, so just about done with this ridiculousness. Alright. So, as I was saying, we pick this up. We've still got a little bit more up this way, I think. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and pick this up. And then we'll head to 20. Whoop. And one thing about this forage wagon, it's heavy. There's no question about it. Especially when you get it full. It is 60,000 liters, by the way. Especially as it fills up and gets heavier. Even this Deutzfahr, you know, is somewhat challenged by its weight a little bit. But if you think about it, 60,000 liters of anything is heavy. As you can see, the tractor's starting to slow down a little bit. Doesn't have as much oomph in its acceleration. We're about 75% full. Yeah, we definitely could benefit from a front weight. That's for sure. Yeah, because you can see the front end is getting a little bit more challenging, a little more difficult to steer. Okay. So we're at 80%. Should be able to pick up these remaining bits of grass and dump it at the chaff bunker. Okay. So I'm recording this on Monday before Christmas. I can't believe Christmas is like in a few days. It's crazy. I guess I say that every year, but anyway. Yeah, so we had a little company. Whoa. Little company party after at lunch today. So it was kind of fun. Everyone's getting in the Christmas spirit. So we just about done here? I think we pretty much are. I mean, we got these little bits and pieces. We're at 91%. That's some over here. Yeah, I don't like driving around like this. It's just kind of like sweeping stuff up is what I call it. But I guess I didn't really do a good job when I was cutting this grass because I didn't do it in a very good pattern at all, obviously. Alright, so we're gonna go drop this. Whoa. Okay, so we're gonna go drop this at the chaff bunker. And then I guess we will come back to this little shed up here on the left where we've been keeping some of our equipment. We have our cultivator there. We also have our Pottinger front and rear mowers and our other AgroStar and fertilizer. So the main farm isn't like very centrally located, so I've been trying to utilize these little spots like that one there. I've also been whoa. Yeah. I've also been using Denton stores as well. I actually have my 3-meter cultivator over there. I gotta remember that. Okay, we're good to go, right? Yeah. Alright. And we'll also, when we drop this load of chaff, we're going to check out our other bunker that's fermenting. Let's see how far along that is. I'm hoping around 70+%. Gotta take this like really slow because it has a tendency to tip, right? It's like on an angle. Okay. Here's our Euroboss, storing that in there. And there's our chaff bunker. And there's the other one that's currently fermenting. And our New Holland front loader is waiting very patiently. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to have to compact this a little bit. Actually, 10%. I will eventually get a weight and roller. Whoa. Wow. Let's lift that up a little bit. That should help. Okay. 94%. We've got 281,000. So we've got a good amount in there. We're going to add 55,000. So that'll leave us with about 330,000 liters. Okay, so we're fully compacted. I don't know. How much more? Well, it says 29% full. I can't imagine what it's going to be like to fill this thing up more and be able to compact it. I think we'll definitely need a front roller and weight in order to compact it. This using the trailer method works, but not when it gets too high. When the pile gets a lot higher, it makes it really difficult to get up and down. Let me just see if I can compact it a little bit more here. Okay. 90%. I guess that's good enough for now. Take it easy getting down here. Okay. We'll lower the trailer. And let's see what we got going on here. 70%. Alright, we're getting there. Sorry about that. Yeah, I was just adjusting my air conditioner. It's getting a little warm in here. Okay, so let me shut this off. The case is finished, so let's get him done. And we now want to move over to field 11, but before we do that, I'm tempted. Do we need, I think we're going to be able to finish field 11 without having to refill. So I'm going to take the chance. The service trailer's only right there, so even if I do have to, if I run out, it's not far to refill. Alright, so field 11 and 6 meter. First waypoint, and we're planting wheat. So we've got 6 planted, 6 is planted, 9 is planted, 10 is planted, now we're doing 11. We'll be done with 15, and we'll get that cultivated and fertilized, and then we'll get the Puma on 15 and we'll plant that. So we're in good shape. We're definitely in good shape. We're getting there. Alright, so alright, now we want to cut field 20. So we're gonna drop this forage wagon where I have my front and rear cutters and AgroStar. So let's just go ahead, drive up there. We'll drop this trailer. We'll pick up our front and rear mower, head over to field 20. You know what? Field 20. Okay, so that's on the right side of the underpass. Okay, so we're good there. Oh, AgroStar's in traffic. He's not even in traffic, it's this stupid car on the side of the road. He thinks he's in traffic. So he should be going behind the silo. Sorry, silo. The combine. Quest driver. Here he comes. Okay, so let's get back over here. So I guess we'll put this somewhere in here. I guess what we can do is, not sure what we can do actually. Let's see what our options are. I can fit it probably right down in there. Yeah? Should we give that a try? Oh, this is gonna be tough. If not, what about right in front of that yellow? This ain't gonna be easy. And I think what's gonna make it difficult. Ooh, why don't we? I think we can do this. This might work. Hold on. We may have found a nice little shortcut right here. Alright, you see where I'm going with this? Oh, gotta be kidding me. Alright. What about the I think I might be able to get it down here. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm good here. Yeah, I'm liking this. Totally. Oh, perfect. Awesome. Okay. Oh, just gotta get in here to unhook it. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm gonna pick up the front first. I'm not going to use the manual because I've learned the hard way that if I use the manual mod to attach this, it crashes the game. And I know that how because, yeah, crashed my game. First time I did it, I was like, oh, that's weird, the game crashed. And then I rebooted, went right back into the game. And same thing. So no more manually connecting or disconnecting these. Okay. Alright, so off to 20 we go. That's a pretty small field, so we're going to cut that in no time. And then, I was actually thinking, I'm wondering if I should not cut this field for chaff, but instead to make hay. Sorry, not hay. Grass bales for the cows that we're ultimately going to be buying. Okay. Oh man, is this ready to be cut? I thought it was. 20, yeah, I mean, that's ready to be cut. I mean, it's not as dark as that. It's in the first, I guess, green, and then oh, maybe it's not ready. Alright, you know what? I'm still unsure as to if when you cut a grass field, if the yields are different depending on which colored growth stage you're in. Like, if I were to cut it right now in this lightest growth stage, would it yield less than that and even less than that color? That's what I'm not sure of. So, Why don't we do this? We're gonna drive back. We're gonna drop. Can I drop these here? I would like to, but as you know, I kind of need something to lean them up against. The rear one, anyway. Let me see if I can drop it next to this building up here. Yeah, I think I can pull alongside this building here. That should be okay. So why don't we do this? I'm going to drop the front here. Please don't tip over. Thank you. And now I'm going to drop this one right here. Right there. So it won't tip over because it has that building. Fingers crossed. Oh man, that's perfect. Now, as long as I don't pull away, sometimes when I pull away, it will nudge it like that, and then it, perfect. Oh, I thought I saw it move. No? No. What? No. You sure? Yep. Okay. Alright, so one more look. Alright, we're good. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to drive back and pick up the cultivator. We're going to start cultivating 15. Here's our windrower. And we're going to have to get a tedder. And what we'll do is we're going to cut field 20. It's not going to give us many bales, but it's okay because we need to start to build a supply of hay and grass bales. So this will work out pretty good because now we're right behind the combine. So by the time the combine's done, this will be close to finishing cultivating 15, and then I'll get the small, this Deutz AgroStar right behind this cultivator fertilizer. Well, not right behind, but you know what I mean. Just make sure I clear that wall. And that should do it. Perfect. And what's the quickest way? I think it's kind of horseshoes and hand grenades. We'll go this way. Yeah, I wonder about that, different stages of grass, if they get different yields. I guess in real life, if you think about it, the longer a grass field grows, well, yeah, the longer the grass gets, the more you would yield. But I don't know if it's like modeled into the game. Or not. I doubt that it is, but we'll see. The other thing is we could cut that field 20 and transport the grass and use it to fill the sheep trough. Is that what it's called? I don't know. Somebody help me out. And then start buying some sheep. That might be an option. Alright, so that's field 17. Okay. I think we have a cultivator. I don't know, do we? No. 5 meter. We had to just for the 3 meter one. Alright, so field 15. We're working. We're gonna do 2 headlands. And where do we start? Northwest going south. It gets a little dodgy on this field, so I'm going to do 2. And let's just see if, yeah, we got to do a little loop-de-loop here. Whoop, did we loop-de-loop too much? Let's see. I think we're okay. Yeah. I'm going to save this, And this is one of the courses, when I save a course play course, it takes forever to save. I don't know why, but watch. Field 15. 8-meter cultivator. Northwest. Northwest to the east. Is that right? No. South. Right? Yeah. 2 headland. Watch how long this takes. See? Crazy. Only on certain fields. These big fields on New Chellington. It's weird. I don't know why, but I mean, it's not a big deal. It doesn't crash the game or anything, but fields. And even when I move it as well. Okay, so let's see. Okay, yeah, see, that's why I always put the size, because now I know I have the 3-meter and the 8-meter course in here. So if ever I were to use the 3-meter one again, I probably won't. I would know just by putting the size in. Okay, so he's in good shape. He's doing a headland, so what we need to be careful of is that he's not gonna run into our combine. So, I don't know. Jeez. They look like they're on a collision course already. I mean, no, actually, I think the New Holland's gonna get there first and should have enough time to turn around before yeah, we're fine there. I just noticed the 2 blinking icons for biotech and pigs. Is that right? Let's take a look. I have neither, so whoop. Okay, so let's see. What is where? Oh, okay. So let's go down this way. Okay, yeah, so pigs and silage. Ooh. Boy, I wish we had some silage. So this pig one just started, but sadly we have no pigs. This would be nice, getting $2,700 a ton for that. Oh man, come on, silage, ferment. Damn you. 72. Yeah. And it doesn't look like there's that much in there. Not compared to that. I forget. I'm going to guess probably a couple 100,000. It doesn't tell you. Anyway. No, I'm bummed out. Okay. So he's going to be busy. Oh. Ooh. Wow. Huh. Okay. See, yes, they would have converged. And 2, yeah, we don't want him taking that, cultivating that at all. At all, right? So, what can I do? This is like such a reach. But I'm going to see if I can pull this off. So basically what I'm going to try and do is try and cut out this part of the field that hasn't been harvested yet. So I'm going to try and fool the tractor to pick up this course right here. Alright. So first waypoint is now going to be nearest, which is this. So he should now follow along there. Okay. Genius. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to let him now. So he thinks he's now done the headland for all the rest of the field. Of course he hasn't. But he should now get to the end of the headland. Oh, he's going to do 2, that's right. Okay, so we got to keep an eye on this guy because now he's going to do another loop, the second headland, and we just need to stop him like we just did. So who's going to remind me to check back on this guy? Oh boy. Alright, so we're looking good here. Oh, son of a gun, I was wrong. Okay, well, good timing. Let's go refill. We don't have far. Service trail is just on the near the main road there, just past field 10. So we'll go right around here. I don't think we want to drive on these crops. Obviously, they've been just recently seeded. There's 18. This is filthy, this tractor. Oh, and I did, I was on one of the mod sites. I think it was a John Deere. I didn't download it, but there was a John Deere mod. Which way am I turning? Okay, so the gate's open that way. And the windshield wipers work. When it rains, the windshield wipers turn on. Now, I don't know that it will clean the windshields. Yeah, we're like teetering right now. But that is certainly one step closer to my dream of having a mod to wash the windshields. How awesome would that be to have like washer fluid squirt on it, and then, I mean, that would be one of the all-time great mods. So the fact that someone has modded the windshield wiper to go back and forth when it rains is one step closer. Again, I don't know that it will clean the windscreen, but I mean, we gotta be moving towards that direction, right? Alright, so we're filled up. Thank you, service trailer. So we're gonna head back to 11. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, just made it. Okay. So we head back to 11, we get this going. Ooh. Let me just check. Oh, jeez. Oh no. Oh, no. Oh, you bastard. Son of a bitch. How much did we lose? Well, not too much. Alright. You were supposed to remind me. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Alright. Well, it's not the end of the world. Wasn't too much. So, we're just going to do what we did before. So now we're going to pick up on the inside headland course. And then he should... Right, so that's the first one. So this is the second one. Alright, so nearest. Okay. Alright, so we don't have to worry about that happening again, because now he should get to the end of this headland, which is the start point, and he will start doing the rows up and down. So, we're good. Alright, back to the Puma. It could have been a lot worse. Alright. Where did we... I'm looking for my tracks. There we go. We are going this way. No, we're going... Alright. Almost. We're going this way. Okay. Oh, may have gone a little too far. Yep. Too far. Wait a minute. Oh. Is it because I... Yeah, that's why. Nearest. Okay. That should do it. Just make sure. Perfect. Okay. And we gotta check him because... Boy, he's taking his time. Can we speed him up? Street speed, automatic for course. Oh, yeah. Alright, well, he should make it back to the New Holland before or just as it fills up. Alright, let's just check on him. Okay, so he's just doing the overlap on the headland, but yeah, he should be good now because... Whoop! Did I just do something? What the heck was that? That was bizarre. Oh, boy, that got a little funky there. I think he thought he was going off track, but then he... Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so he's good now. Oh yeah, he's getting all funked out right here. I wonder if I should put it on current, if that makes a difference instead of... Oh, I can't. I'd have to stop him. Well, let's see. He should now turn... You got it, you got it. You got it. Uh-oh. Oh, he's totally messing up. Or is he? No, he's not. He just took a weird way of getting there. But... Okay. Alright, so now he's good. I hope. Should be. Should not have to worry about him. And I'm going to jump out of here just because I want this. Oh, 74%. It's like watching a, I don't know, watch pot boils slower or something, whatever the heck that is. I'm wondering if I should get the other aggro star and fertilize this. I'll at least bring it over, because that will be the next job for this. So what we'll do is, I know exactly. He gets stuck here every time because of this stupid car. let's just see if this works. Combine silo should turn to drive behind combine. Should. Yep. Howie's going over there. No. Alright, now he will. No combine in reach, then it will say drive behind. Okay. So he's good. He's just kind of taking his time getting there. So we're going to drive this first to the storage. I'm going to close this up, especially now that we're keeping our forage wagon there. That's a great spot for it. Okay. So we're going to go to the service trailer. We're going to fill up our fertilizer. And then we're going to bring this over to 15 and we're just going to park it there. I don't know if there's room. Yeah, we should be able to sneak on the left side from this direction. Okay. So 88% and 100. Oh, that was quick. Okay. I know some of you guys drive with the spreader on the rear, which I think is actually better than putting it on the front. It's just that, ooh, yeah, see, ever since I did that drive control, it's made the shake mod. You can see the inside camera shake. Left control 5, turn it off, and now it's fine. So, that's what happens with mods. Sometimes, even for the strangest mods that you would think, how would that affect, But yeah, this drive control update makes the cab shake. So the spreader is shaking, but that always happened. And it's just like the Pottinger front and rear mowers. With the manual attachment mod, if I use the manual attachment on those two, it crashes the game, which is bizarre, right? Okay, so where do we want to park this? Let's park it over here. Near our header trailer. I'm just going to put it in the shade. Right in here. Okay. So he'll probably take a nap. So this is looking good. And he's doing great. Looking awesome. And yeah, I mean, what more could we ask for? Okay. All right, guys. Well, let's stop it for here and call it an episode. So, got a lot accomplished today, and looking forward to the next episode as we're getting closer and closer to getting some animals. Not sure if we're going to go for pig or beef yet, It'll probably be one of those two. We may do milk cows, but I don't know. I don't know. It could be any three of those. I have never done pig or beef before. So maybe we'll do one of those. So anyway, thanks for joining me. I had a blast. I hope you did as well. And thank you for your continued support by subscribing and liking these videos. I really appreciate it. And please feel free, leave me some comments, positive, negative, suggestions, beef, pig, whatever. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you in the next episode, and take care.